Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Tell me first how you feel about this film, about making this film, about this story. What's inside of John Singleton that connects here with this story?
I am so I'm proudest of this film out of any film I've made so far. You know, I look at the pictures that I've made, and I think personally they represent different stages in my life. You know, my first film was my entry level into the business and the film industry. You know, the other two films are making my way towards this film. You know, and this film for me, I think, is my most mature work. I think that the experience of making this film has, in a way, transformed me as a man and as a filmmaker.
Stop there. How has it transformed you as a man?
It's transformed me as a man because I went down south with so many, you know, prejudices of what I thought it was going to be a black man working down south with, I mean, the South that we went to was the real South, not, you know, this is like Central Florida, you know, so we're talking about people who are not even used to movie crews at all, and we shot in the swamp. But I had, you know, like, you know, me in the swamp shooting a movie about an incident, a very deep, strong racial incident that had been suppressed for many years, with people who were 1 or 2 generations away from the people who had done this. So I had a tremendous amount of trepidation in going into it about the challenges of what that would be. And I think that, you know, in the process of making this film, I surmounted those challenges, and it's made me a better man. And I think it's given me a kind of like a patriotic fervor in a sense, you know, because the filmmakers that I really admire, you know, the old American filmmakers like Wells and John Huston and, you know,
John Ford, people
and John
like that.
Ford, you know, they were Americans in the sense that they saw challenges and mountains and they climbed them and they surmounted them, and boom, you know, if they wanted, John Huston, if he wanted to go hunting, he'd go to write a script and go to Africa and shoot it, you know, or Mexico, and I've always admired that. And this is the first film that I've ever done that was outside of Los Angeles, outside of the city, totally on location, where we had to totally build, you know, 2 towns. A big town, Rosewood, which is a predominantly black town, and a small white town, Sumner.